It's awkward. It's Tuesday. It's August 16th, and these are parents. So if you're a kid watching this, it's probably going to get real weird for you. If you're a parent, then sorry you weren't able to make it. I have handouts yonder on table, and so I can give you a little quick explanation as far as what those are. The purple one is the one that deals with my class, and then the other two are going to be dealing with Camp Tecumseh, which I will explain more about here in just a moment. And on the purple one, there's like a vertical side, which just sort of like is the blah blah about me, and then there's a horizontal side, which is all about like the behavior points that the kids are going to end up caring about, and someday you may have a question. Other than that, I'm Mr. Brovicast. I have been teaching for, this is my 23rd year, all in the same classroom. I've always been in this room, except for the 2 months last year when they were redoing my room. Everything you see around my room was given to me by students over my 23 years, except for like 4 or 5 things my mom gave me, because she's super excited I became a teacher, and so she gives me stuff. And I've already started adding to my collection over there from kids bringing in things this year. Mostly, it gives us discussion points. Kids find things they connect to, and I've learned that when kids can connect to a room, then they're more likely to learn and enjoy themselves in there. And it's real hard for a kid not to find something to connect with in here. And if your worry is that my room may be too distracting, that's only because you've not heard me teach. Trust me, my room is a relaxing break from the energy that I bring to them. So it's all right. Sometimes they have to look around and just be like, crazy man, and they can look around and then find the thing and then come back, and it's okay. I can only imagine the stories they've been coming home and telling you guys already. I did tease them and say that I was thinking about dyeing my hair normal and then taking off my fingernail polish and stuff like that, but it takes off all the fun like that. I like being as strange as possible, and it makes it more fun for them. And for me. Camp Tecumseh. If your child in my class is your oldest one, then you have some idea of what Camp Tecumseh is. You have no idea what Camp Tecumseh is. The opposite. It's been a long day. If it's your youngest or not the oldest, then you probably have some idea. The way Camp Tecumseh is, it is a 3-day field trip we take in April. We're going to leave on Monday morning. We get back Wednesday evening. It is overnight. We get to take them and hang out in the woods, and they get to run around. It is absolutely awesome. We enjoy every moment of it. The blue one that you have in front of you is the permission slip for them to get to go so that we're not charged with kidnapping. So you just have to fill that out, turn that back in, and we'll take it. The green one is so that you get to join us, because we have parents come along with us. And before you get twitchy and scared, it's okay. The way that the parents get a chance to go is basically your only job is at night to make sure they don't kill each other. And then in the next day, you get to run around and you get to watch your kid be a kid for like one of the last times ever, because soon they're going to be big bad 8th graders, and everyone knows big bad 8th graders. But 7th graders, they still get to pretend they like you, and they get to have fun, and you guys get to run around, and it's a blast. And we would absolutely love to have you join us if you would like to come along. It does cost money for us to put up to take your kid for 3 days, and on that it's $150. But if finances are ever a problem, just contact me. I'm not paying for it, but I'm one of the people that helps take care of it. So contact me, and I can put you in contact with people. We never leave a kid behind for finances. If a kid just doesn't want to go, that's a different issue. But finances, we don't leave people behind on that one. You will hear a lot more about this as we get closer to it, but right now it's like forever away, so we won't worry about it yet. Oh, except money-wise, if you want to start paying for it, you can. Because we've had parents like, hey, I can pay for it now, can I get it out of the way? The answer is yes. Can I pay like $10 of it now? The answer is yes. Whatever you want to do to make your life easier, that's what we're going for. So again, reach out to me. I can answer those questions and help you. Yeah. So, first year ever, I've added this slide, because I stumbled upon this quote recently, and it really made me smile, because it seemed to sum up junior high mentality, which is this age group of kids, they want the freedom to act like little kids, but they want you to treat them like an adult, which is what makes it super confusing to try and interact with kids at this age. They want to have recess, and they want to drive all in the same day. So that's how I'm trying to interact with them. My goal is I try to hold them responsible for their choices, but give them the freedom to make mistakes, because we make mistakes all the time. Junior high kids definitely make mistakes all the time, and a lot of kids, especially my advanced kids, they get scared to make mistakes. And so a lot of times, I will demonstrate how to make mistakes by just screwing up all the time and admitting to it. And so they'll see me all the time that I make mistakes. Admit to it. I try to get them to make mistakes and own up to it. And that's part of what we do is you make mistakes, you learn from it, and we keep going on from there. So that's sort of how I run my room overall, through the idea of that quote. So the whole canvassy thing, so in case you're unaware, I tried to make my Canvas as simple to use as possible. The first part will be I record my class every day, as you guys are witnessing right now. I don't record every class, but I record at least one class period every day. And as it goes along, and like right now, all my classes are doing the same thing as our little intro project. But as we get farther into it, my advanced and regular split off and go different directions. I'll be recording my advanced class every day and then a regular class every day. The reason I tell you this is if a kid is ever absent, this is what I tell them to do. Just watch the video. Because if they come in and go, what did we miss? I'll go, did you watch the video? And they'll go, no. And I'm like, oh, you missed all kinds of fun stuff. And I get to taunt them. So if you don't want me to taunt them, have them watch video. For you guys, it's also great if a kid's ever confused about something, they can go back and watch the video. If we're covering irony or satire and they're struggling with it, you can have them watch the video of me teaching it and giving examples, and it helps. Or 3, if you guys like to watch the videos, because I've had a number of parents who have watched my videos also. And in case that's the thing, you're like, ooh, there's no way that crazy man said that. And you go back and watch, and you're like, he did say such a thing, but it was hilarious, so I forgive him. And so you're more than welcome to watch the videos, and that's fine with me too. Like for tonight, I will upload this video and put it on there. I will also have handouts on there. Anytime I do handouts, you can find them on there. I try not to put them in like a separate thing on Canvas, like modules. I just put them directly on the day. So I figure if you were absent that day, just go look at the day you were gone and go clicky clicky, and then you're good to go. So that's pretty much the most part we'll do with Canvassy stuff. And then I have my YouTube page, which again, they can find it, stuff like that. So in case Canvas is not working, you can just go straight to it. It's on there. So, technique things. 1, you should have already gotten an email from me. Welcome to our team kind of thing. If you did not get an email, give me your email address. I will add it to it. If you have a spouse that wants to get the email is not getting it, just let me know. I got all of the emails from Skyward, so some of them are accurate, and some of them have been kicked back to me saying they're not actual things. So I'm more than happy to add those in. I will send out an email pretty much every week letting you know what's going to be happening. That is an easy way to get a hold of me. You just hit reply and then send it back, and then I'll get back to you within a day. I do way more email than I probably should. The other one I'll point out is Remind. The directions were on the email if you got it, but I use Remind a lot, and it's super helpful. Remind is you can either download the app, which is what I use to make it easier, or you can just text the 81010 with Brove Parent, and it adds you to this Remind list where I just send out like it's a short text message where I update the kids like before an assignment is due. The night before, I'll be like, hey, this is due, bring it in. Like we had to bring in the 5 pictures this week. I sent out the thing the day before. We have NWA this week, so the night before I sent out a message saying make sure you pack your iPad, bring it. So it's just a remind I can send out. Kids can also reply to it, and they can contact me if they have questions, and it just goes straight to me. If you're on the remind, you can do the same thing, and you don't have to worry about embarrassing yourself. It does not go out to everybody, it just goes directly to me. And so I've had kids who freak out and think it's like a broadcasty thing, and it's not. So if you have a question, you can reply. I'll be more than happy to answer questions for you and stuff like that. And then we get the YouTube page and stuff like that. iPads, so I moved everything electronic and canvassy the last 2 years with the whole COVID and deathy bits. But turns out this generation is not as fond of technology as we thought. They like paper, and they like just being able to write things. So this year I'm trying to rebalance and go back the other way. I had been all paper, and I'd been avoiding it, and then we had to go all canvassy, so I did. And it turns out that's not what kids like either. So I'm in a constant conversation with them trying to get that balance of, we like to use technology, but we also like to actually write on things. So we'll be going back and forth throughout the year. I could talk all day because I'm a professional talkist. But if you guys have questions, send me messages. Other than that, enjoy. You're off to lunch.
Well,
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gym 1. That is,